Oh, put me in cold. I'm ready to play today. Put me in cold. I'm ready to play today.
Hello, sports fans, one and all, and welcome to what has been an interesting season 14 for Coach Greg Giacometti of the Pittsburgh Steelers. For those of you who don't know, Coach Greg Giacometti was terminated of his job at his childhood team. Growing up, Coach Giacometti loved the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Coach Giacometti was terminated by Leon Freewelling. Coach Giacometti gave Leon Freewelling 11 seasons of perfection. And due to a serious retirement of a lot of players, Big Ben Roethlisberger, just players in general, Coach Giacometti was forced to rebuild the team and never had the opportunity to actually shine as the great coach that he was after that rebuilding process. So Coach Giacometti decided that he was going to coach somewhere else. He wanted to show Leon Freewelling that he made the biggest mistake of his professional of his life, and the biggest mistake from a professional standpoint. But that being said, people, Coach Giacometti had a lot of different offers on the table. The San Francisco 49ers had wanted him. The Indianapolis Colts had wanted him. There was a time where the New Orleans Saints had wanted him. Coach Giacometti had decided that the better fit would be $14.8 million over 2 years for the San Diego Chargers. The Chargers going 8-8 in the previous season. And Chad Robertson, the owner of the Chargers, had decided to, him and the general manager, or the GM, if you will, of the Chargers here in San Diego, had decided to hire Coach Greg Giacometti in for that 14.8 over 2 years. That being said, Coach Giacometti met his coaching staff, and oh, what a coaching staff it was. He was reunited with his buddy, the man who had made him win a Super Bowl and made him have a couple of great seasons there in Pittsburgh. Offensive coordinator Greg Olsen. Oh, what a moment it was for them two to work for each other once again. Defensive coordinator was the coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, former coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars in this juncture, Jack Del Rio. Quarterbacks coach is Ken Anderson. Freddie Kitchens comes in, and he is the tight ends coach. The running backs coach is George Henshaw. The defensive line coach is Casey Rogers. Offensive line coach is Chris Foster. Paul Pasqualoni is the linebackers coach. And the defensive backs coach is Curtis Shaw. Special teams coach is Pete Rodriguez. And the wide receivers coach is James Lofton. In round number 1 of the draft, Coach Giacometti picks up a center in Roy Rouse. Josh Witherspoon is defensive tackle. He's picked up in round 2. Terrence Ward, quarterback, is picked up in round number 3. In round number 4, Gary Pierce, a defensive back, is picked up. Another quarterback, Vince Dixon, is picked up in round number 5. 2 guards are picked up in round 6 and round 7. In round 6 is Paul Davis, and in round 7 is Lionel Jones. Coach Giacometti knew that going 8-8 last year, that he needed to come back and needed to come back strongly. He needed to show Leon Freewelling, as I said, that he made a mistake in terminating him. Coach Giacometti will always be faithful to those fans in Pittsburgh and be faithful to the team that he grew up liking. For the rest of this, join my colleague. Thank you so much, people. This has been Roger Cosell. I'll catch you next time. Hello, Uncle Greg. Hello to those you watch us around the world on YouTube.com, and thank you very much to Roger Cosell. Uncle Greg, wow, season 14, like I said, with the Chargers is as Roger Cosell has so much explained. Regular season, Uncle Greg, 10-6, got that got the division there in the AFC West. Beat Jacksonville Jaguars in the first round of the playoffs, 41-3. Went on to the AFC Championship game against those damn Baltimore Ravens and won 26-20. Headed into the Super Bowl against the Bucks. They're the Buccaneers, Tampa Bay, of course. 31-24. Your fourth victory, your fourth Super Bowl victory, Uncle Greg, and I was mighty proud to have gotten in there, jumped in, and we was able to build up the team to the stature of that 8-8 season that the Chargers had last year. And like I said, I thought the Chargers was a real good fit for you in this situation, and it was just a real good fit nonetheless. Joe Branch of the Rams says $11.2 million over 2 years, over 5 years. Raymond Dunbar of the Texans, 1.1 over 3 years, and Kenny Morris of the Chiefs, 4.8 over 2 years. Chad Robinson has set the tone here for going to season 15. He wants to win the division, be the best offense in the NFL, protect the quarterback more, and improve the rushing defense. Winning that Super Bowl, Uncle Greg, that fourth Super Bowl, you have now went from number 8 to number 5 amongst the greatest coaches of all times. And we're going to get there. We're going to get there. And like I said, it's just a process that we're going to have to work to. And I think we're going to fit in real well. You're going to fit in real well there at the Chargers organization. Your coach's bio reads as follows. Greg Giacometti has coached the NFL for 14 years and has served as served as the head coach of the San Diego Chargers for 1 year. But he is best known for his coaching the Pittsburgh Steelers from 2006 to 2018. He had established a winning regular season record of 146 wins and 78 losses, winning percentage of 65%. Playoffs and postseason record of 20 wins, 6 losses, and winning percentage of 77%. Then it goes on, of course, to say Giacometti created a dynasty in Pittsburgh, winning 3 Super Bowls from 2006 to 2012. One of his assistants going on to become a successful head coach. As I said before, Uncle Greg, that is Richard Kyle. Out of the 14 years, Giacometti has only had 2 losing seasons. And like I said, Uncle Greg, you're the man, Uncle Greg. I have to tell you that. You know that. And I just want to say that this has been NFL head coach for the PS2. Updates of Uncle Greg Giacometti as the coach of the now San Diego Chargers. And Uncle Greg and Bodie will give you the, I hope you've seen the in-game footage. And you view the second in-game footage of here, you'll be able to see a little bit of how the game is actually run from the standpoint and whatnot. And I love you, Uncle Greg, and those of you watch this around on YouTube.com. Thank you so much. Uncle Greg, I love you, and we'll see you back here for season number 15.